Hey guys, Delaney Farmer here, just doing a little product review between the Hypervolt original version and the new one that just came out in the market, the Hypervolt Plus. This is not a review video to show the difference between these and the Theragun or any other device, but just the difference between the first version and the new one that just came out. The first version has two versions. It has the original one and then the version 2. The version 2, as the difference is, you're going to have the pressure sensors. This one does not. But the version 2, which is the most common one now of the Hypervolt, still has all the same head pieces that you see here, and you also get it on the Hypervolt Plus. The battery between the two are the same battery, so they are interchangeable, so you don't have to worry about this one not working with this one or this one not working with this one. You can still have multiple batteries and they'll still work in both of them. Kind of the big difference between these two, I'll just jump right into it, is the motor size. This one has a 60 watt motor size. This one is 90 watts. So there's a 30 watt difference between the two. Because of that, this is also 3 pounds, or this is 2.5 pounds. Half a pound difference. You really cannot tell the difference between those two. Putting it in my hands, sure, I might feel just slight more heavier on this one, but you still can't tell the difference much. So that is not going to be a huge difference between choosing between the two if it weighs more or not. The speeds, they both have the same speeds. They're both 3 speeds. You have the 30 hertz, 40 hertz, and 53 hertz speeds. Both of them same across the boards. The percussion, the PPM, low end is 2000. And then the 2600 and then the 3200. They're both the same on both sides, so you're going to get the same speeds and the same hertz on both sides. They're the same size, and they'll also fit in the same case. So if you bought one earlier, they're both going to fit in the same case. They're also both going to fit on the same charging stand, so that stuff doesn't really change. Again, really the biggest difference is the motor size between the two, so the power output. And then because of that, this one has a 2.5 hour battery lifespan versus a 3-hour lifespan. If you have multiple batteries, you should have nothing to worry about. When I'm out on the road, I still rarely deplete a battery, so it'll still last me for multiple treatments and I never have to worry about that. But that's me. Everybody's going to be different. It still has the same thing, still has the pressure sensors, so you could still see the differences between the two, the pressures, as I'm pushing harder and harder between the difference. I'm pushing pretty hard here. Still going. I'm sure I could stall it out. I haven't tried on anybody. I don't feel I need to push that hard on anybody to stall it out. Do the sound wise, they sounded pretty much the same. This one I feel has a higher sound pitch. This is level 1, level 2, and level 3. It's still quiet. I also noticed that it also stops at the very end, so when it's revving down, and then it will just stop. This one, level 1, level 2, and level 3. When I said rev down, that this one literally just goes until it just stops. This one literally goes, and then there's a part it'll just stop. I just thought I noticed it. It was interesting. Yeah, so they're in a nutshell. Same head pieces. Batteries all interchangeable, pieces all interchangeable. The pressure sensors are all there. Do I feel the differences between the two? I could literally have both on the same setting. I'm sorry you can't see this, but I'm doing it on my quads. Can I tell the differences? Slightly. I feel a little more on this one, a little more deeper pressure. But again, they still both feel well, in my opinion. Price point, this is going to be $350. This is going to be $450, so it's going to be $100 more. And obviously black versus silver. Which one do I like better? Honestly, they're both nice. If you have the money to spend, I'd probably go with this one, mainly because I like the black, bigger motor. But for the price of this one, you can't go wrong as well. So if you're price conscious, go with the 350. You're just going to pretty much get the same thing in here. It's going to accomplish the same thing. So yeah, two different versions. They're saying that it's just, they're not trying to say this is a better version than this one. This is just one version. This is another version. Bigger motor, smaller motor, maybe for the more casual user, maybe for the office worker. Not sure. But there you go. In a nutshell, there's the difference between the Hypervolt and Hypervolt Plus. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment box, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you.